Okay, so I vowed to commit to reading a burn after writing aloud. So I just opened it randomly and I saw the first thing and I was like, oh shit, I should start recording because I don't want to hear about no shit. It says, vow now. Circle your pledges, add your own. Say no. My first thought was 2 drugs. But that's because it was conditioned in my brain as a kid. Say no to drugs, say no to drugs. Like, we saw that shit all around the hood because it was literally the 90s coming off of the crack era. So, of course, everybody was trying to push people to say no to drugs. But sometimes I like marijuana. Like, what's the problem? Moving along. Forgive myself for all my mistakes. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I think it's worth doing it. It's freeing to do it. And you just realize that those lessons, those things that you have to forgive yourself, because I openly see where I've probably hurt people and not intentionally, but because sometimes I may have had a way too open heart chakra. And now this is the first time I'm learning to put boundaries on those types of things. Moving along, have no regrets. Definitely don't. Oh, baby. I sure don't. Just thought about something explicit in my brain. Prioritize. I'm going to say my health a little bit more. I relocated to the northern states. It's cold. I seen snow today, and I was sitting in the Starbucks conference room like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Why is it white? Why is it coming down out of the sky? Why haven't I seen the sun today? Like, I'm not used to living up here without that much sun, and I haven't gotten pale. Like, I'm light-skinned, but I haven't gotten pale in a long time. And that comes with a whole mindset. And I'm like, I need to get on an island. Prioritize that. Sleep more. I'm learning that I like caffeine during the week when I'm working for the mine. And sometimes I need that extra boost of energy so I can get more done faster, so that I can actually just chill for the rest of the evening without any concerns about working. But then I'm also realizing that on the days that I am taking caffeine, I'm up longer. Although I try to sleep 8 hours typically because my job starts later in the morning than it does earlier. So I'm okay with that time schedule. You know what I mean? So I can definitely get 8 hours of sleep where most people have already been up for several hours out of the day already. But that's my time schedule, and that works for my life because those are the days that I have caffeine. But on the days that I don't, now I'm sleeping in. I'm going to bed earlier, at least by 2 hours. So, it comes with some productivity, especially on things that I like to do for myself. I get to play my games a little earlier. Like, these are things that I have to prioritize. Anyway, treat myself. Yes, every once in a while, I do feel like it's important to treat yourself. I haven't bought myself something that I just wanted out of like, oh my gosh, you deserve a gift. I feel like the things that I've purchased over the last 10 years have always been as a necessity for the most part. Like, I needed this so that I can do that. Like your brakes on your car or groceries. Or I need an outfit because I haven't stepped outside in like 4 years, except for on a vacation. So I really don't have any clothes. I really am a minimalist. So now I'm like buying things and I'm like, ooh, this is cute. I like this purse, because I haven't been outside in 4 years. So yeah, it's time to treat myself. I would love that era. Shake things up. Yeah, like I just said previous, give more. Definitely have been giving more, even if it's just by wearing a sweatshirt. So I have this sweatshirt that says "You Matter," and in the back of it, it has like such a sweet message to the person behind you. And on that day, I always make sure that I don't have like a coat on. You know, I'm layered up so that you can read like "You Matter." You know, the person, it says like the person that's reading this, just know that you are amazing. You're doing your best. You know, something like that, like a quick message. And so many people stop me because of that. And they start following me and shit. Like, shit is wild. But I feel like that's the greatest way to give, because you never know what people are going through. I'm in a store one day buying something I wasn't fucking supposed to be even buying. And because I felt guilty, I immediately gave the little boy behind me $5. I was like, here you go. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, I am totally, you know, being a terrible person right now. And I'm already paying Tops. Like, here you go, shit. Leave me alone. Fall in love. Yeah, I'm, you know, new to the dating world. Like I said, I haven't been outside in 4 years. And I have been trying to open up my heart again to love and the possibility of falling in love and dating and understanding fuckboy statuses have no money barrier. Let me think. No race barrier, like men. Whoo, baby. The cycle that has of men that has been created. It's like y'all gave out, I say this to Tefra all the time. I'm like, they gave out Audacity January 1st, 2023, like in a mass amount. That shit is like Wheaties. Like, here you go. Everybody get Wheaties. You get stronger. That shit, they was eating Audacities. Like, that's a fucking shirt. Let me talk. Hold up. Yeah, about to create that shit because that shit sound fire. Pause button. Come on, Apple. Hurry up. Fall in love. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. It's like you have to kind of learn how to love again, and you also have to be patient, because no one wants to rush something that you feel is forever. It doesn't even make sense to. And then when you put it on a time scale like that, where you don't really believe in time, it's just an energy and a feeling. To always have access to somebody forever and so close, that's such an honor and privilege. So I get why you want to, and the next one says take responsibility, as you want to take responsibility for that and of that, you know. So I value that. I value the waiting period. I'm a person who's like, it's yes or no right now. Which one you got? Because I don't have time to be wasting more. Oh, this is my forever person with no commitment. And then I also, the next one says, I have to accept criticism. And that's true, because sometimes there are things that are said that's like, okay, you kind of pushed it a little too far. But I'm like, bruh, y'all know that I'm blunt. Like, y'all, I be trying to do the filter thing. And then the people that I talk to, they be like, no, say what you was going to say first. You know, it's like people are correcting me to just be my authentic self. But when I'm my authentic self, y'all be complaining. So make it make sense. Which one is it? Make art. Yeah, I've been thinking about painting a lot lately. But I think I'm going to go to a painting class. I don't feel like I want to buy all the supplies. And, you know, if I don't feel like I'm going to make a commitment to painting like that right now. You know, like if I'm buying supplies and an easel and this and this and that and that, I'm planning on painting damn near every day at that point. You know what I mean? Like I want to put my soul into that. So I would need like 6 months to a year for that. Be me. I'm definitely me all day. Today, I wanted to wear hoodies, leggings, and Crocs, and then all of a sudden it started fucking snowing. So, yeah. I just was missing my helmet. Work smarter, not harder. And that brings me back to my point about sleeping more with the espresso. Because, like I said, I get that boost of energy. All of a sudden, I'm like, all right, cool, let's go put this here. This goes there. I literally will check all of my emails in like not even an hour's time. And I'll leave my house, go to a new brunch spot, sit at their bar, just be chilling, eating breakfast. Because now it's 12 o'clock and I'm hungry. And then I'll go to the local Starbucks, which I mentioned before, where I saw the snow. Couldn't believe it. Shocker. Wild. Still can't believe it. I saw snow today. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, sitting at the Starbucks. I usually go back to the Starbucks because they have this long conference room table that I freaking love. And it's looking outside at the elements, the people walking by. There's restaurants next door. So it's like people are constantly commuting. You see like the bursts of people, which is pretty dope. And it's by an apartment complex, so it's pretty busy. But, I'm there for a couple hours and I'm really enjoying my time there. Just people watching and shit. Worry less. Yeah. I've been reading the Bible more. I haven't done that in probably like 5-6 years. Maybe more, to be honest. But I'm trusting God more. And people are really trying to push me into the idea and the concept that I shouldn't commit to making plans for my life, or I shouldn't commit to, being smart financially and being smart, to make a plan, to make something that outlives me, to make something that I could pass down to somebody someday, So it's like when I think of these types of things, I'm like, I can't worry about if the world ends tomorrow, bro. I have right now. All I have is right now. And, anxiety by thinking so far deep ahead is caused. And I never knew that until I went to therapy. And I was like, I just have an addiction to thinking about everything in the future. Copy that. All right, so I'm going to stop doing that. I'm just going to live for right now. While I know it exists and it's definitely a possibility and it's definitely something that's to keep your mind fixed on, because you have to realize, like, the Holy Bible states that the world is going to end one day and it's going to crumble. This shit show they created is going to crumble. And I'm like, facts. They've been saying that for like 2,000 years. Where it's technically only 2 days in God's eye, which in my brain means like a world war has to be fought in order for that to come to pass. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that's the crumbling. So while I realize that exists, I still have to live for today. And knowing that will bring me peace, because now I don't have to go to Starbucks and work. I don't really have to for real work if I don't want to, because everything will be crumbled. And the only reason why I am working is because society created that mindset, that 9-to-5 corporate trap. I have to exchange time for money and so on and so forth. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like when I think about that situation, I'm like led to give that to God, because while we've been hearing about it our whole lives, the book of Revelation, how many of us really know what happens there? How do you feel about, I just saw something like today, like how are you going to feel about beasts walking around in their actual self, reptilians, aliens, like people with multiple arms and legs, like shit like that. Like if they unleash that shit, what you gonna do? How you gonna react? My response was, this is why I wear a helmet. Worry less. help others. And I feel like that's what I'm doing here. That's the last one. I feel like that's what I'm trying to do here. And I'm thankful that I'm in the position to be this still and think about it here. You know, I feel like a lot of people don't realize that everybody's kind of going through something at all times, you know, and because we're in this society, in this system, that's exactly how the energy is, you know. So you want to give, you want to help people, and you want to be kind. I think, you know, me, I just be walking around places looking crazy and just smiling and shit and saying hi to everybody, because when I was a kid, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to speak to every single person I saw on the street. And think about it, you in New York City, you're not supposed to be saying hi to nobody. What the fuck is you doing? Be quiet, girl. Damn. This is why we don't take your ass outside. And this is exactly why I was in the house for 4 years. You understand what I'm saying? I be want to be like, hey, hi, hey, making eye contact and everything. Fuck is you doing? I'm saying what up, say hi back. But it forces people to like, it forces people to be like, wow, somebody saw me, or wow, somebody sees me. 9 times out of 10, when we're walking in the street, we're looking like down as opposed to out. And a lot of people are also now occupied in their cell phones. I know, like, usually when I take my cell phone out, I stop walking because I like walking, you know. So I usually take my phone out and I pause where I am in my tracks, because I can't be double distracted. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be walking and in my phone and not being able to pay attention to my surroundings. Like, no, absolutely not. Stop it. It just sounds nuts. So, you know, me exchanging words with people, I feel like that's also given. You know, I feel like I want to help in other ways, but I feel like I'm technically a shy person. Like, I don't really know how to handle people face to face in mass crowds. I don't like that kind of attention, but I also know that I may have to get used to that kind of attention because I'm not stopping. Take that. I'm not stopping as I look at my beautiful legacy helmet, #free as fuck, trademarked, eek. And it has like money bags. It has candlesticks, yen, pound, dollar signs, money, real estate, Bitcoin, my little Martian, houses. And it has 2 houses specifically. So that means I'm about to have 2 cribs. Facts. Oh shit. And it looks like one is on the bottom by legacy and one is on the top around the globe. So please take me somewhere else, God. I would love to work overseas right now with no husband. Okay. And yeah, more candlesticks. So, and the dollars. This shit is fire. I'll be thinking I'll be tripping with this helmet shit. Nah, we about to take this shit to the moon.